Hey guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with another Noel Mignon layout for you, and I am using the Daily Diary kit this month, which is technically like a pocket page kit, but I wanted to go ahead and make a 12 by 12 layout to kind of show you how you can use cards and things like that on your layouts as well. So I'm going to use this large 12 by 12 piece of paper that was included in the kit. You do have the option of buying an extra paper, kind of like a little paper pack as well, if you want to do more layouts with your daily diary kits. I chose not to do that this month because I wanted to see how much I actually got, because this is my first daily diary kit since being on the design team. So I kind of wanted to see what I could make work without getting any extra paper. And I ended up getting a lot done, so I'm really excited about that. So that paper there is from crepe paper, and it's a really pretty, like a green, almost marbled pattern. And then I'm going to use 3 of these 6x6 paper pad papers, and I believe these are also by crepe paper. And then I'm also going to use this little cut here from the top of one of them, and it has some butterflies on it, so I'm going to use that as a layering piece as well. And this week, the entire design team is working on doing layers. So that's kind of our main focus this week, is to challenge everyone to make layers, use a lot of layers on your projects. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. And then I have that little, it's probably a 2x4 piece of paper there, and that was from one of the 6x6 paper pads that I had used in my Project Life spread, and I had that little strip left over, so I'm going to use that little camera piece as well. So I'm kind of thinking this is the way I'm going to go, and I'm going to kind of pull some things out from my kit here to see what else I want to use. I definitely want to use this yellow doily, and I have that cork arrow there. I'm going to pull this large black and white floral, which I think just kind of sits really nicely next to the picture, right behind that doily there as well. I think that makes a nice little cluster. And then I have that yellow heart to echo the yellow on the other side. And I'm just looking through my die cuts and all my stuff. I'm pulling out those flowers, but those don't really end up working for me. And now I'm going to go through my Project Life cards here and see if there are any that I want to use either in full or even, cut up and do something like that. So I'm going to kind of go through these and see, and nothing really jumps out at me, so I'm just going to kind of start working on this and see what I want to do, because I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I'm definitely going to use one of these Pebbles washi tape strips. These are a little bit less than 12 by 12 as far as the measurements go, because I'm going to use a full one up here, but as you can see, it's about 1 inch short or so. So it's probably like 11 by 11 or 10 and a half or something. And then I also used this border strip here from Cartabella from the sticker sheet that came in the kit, and I cut off a little bit of it. And so I kind of made a little bit of a layering up on top there. And I like having the clouds up there because it's kind of, clouds are in the sky, so they go on top type thing. So I like the way that looks. All right, I like how my papers are, so I'm going to go ahead and start sticking them down. I'm going to start kind of from the top and go towards the bottom, and then I will put it down as a whole. So I have 4 papers layered up there, and then I have the black cardstock on the picture. So that's like 5 layers. So I'm getting some good layering done here. And then this here adds another one. So I'm just cleaning up the edges because I didn't cut quite straight enough when I initially cut it. So I'm just cutting off the edges a little bit there of those butterflies. And I'm going to use that kind of like a shelf to house both my picture and the little extra embellishment cluster that I have going on there. And I did cut it in half to make it look longer than it actually is, so even though it's going behind everything, I just cut it in half so that it makes it a little bit longer. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and work on my title right now, and my title is going to be Quad Sisters, and the whole thing behind this picture is this is when I was in college in a sorority, and these were the girls that I shared kind of a quad section of our dorm in. We had a dorm for our sorority only, and it was kind of divided into 4 groups of 4. So there were 16 rooms total, and each quadrant had 4 people in it, and those were 2 of the girls that I shared my quad with, and we were kind of best friends, so it was fun. But I used those black Cartabella stickers on there to spell out Quad Sisters, And then I put down another little Hello Lovely from that sticker sheet. And I'm going to use the rest of this here that I used on top, and I'm just going to cut it out so that it makes just a circle. So it's going to look just like a little circle piece there. And I'm going to stick it down underneath the picture a little bit, and then I'll add something else to that in a little bit here. Now I'm going to use these little letter stickers on the sticker sheet to spell out our three names, Nikki, Lena, and Sarah. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling about how, these were the girls I shared my quad with, so we spent a lot of time together, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and write it, and then I'm going to draw my lines. And now I'm going to think about doing some finishing touches here. So I'm going to grab this Freckled Fawn chipboard sheet, and then this little orange circle that says Best Friends is on there, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And then I'm also going to use one of these banners up there, but I'm going to choose the blue one instead, just to kind of echo the blue that is going on throughout the rest of the layout. So I'm going to do that, and that Best Friends little circle here just kind of adds another circle element with the floral circle that I put next to the title there. I'm losing my words here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I always use extra adhesive when I work with chipboard because it does not always stay for the long run. I've had many chipboard pieces or thickers that have fallen down in my layouts after I make them. Like when I put them in my album, they fall down and I have to go back and reinforce them. So every single time I use chipboard, I'm reinforcing it now. I just take that extra step to do that, so I don't have to go back and do it later. And I do use Scotch Quick Dry adhesive to do that, and I put it in a fine line bottle, which I got at Hobby Lobby in the little section where they have like model cars and planes and stuff. That's one of their tools, and it comes empty and you can fill it with whatever liquid adhesive you want to, and I use Scotch Quick Dry adhesive in mine, and it's perfect. Okay, so I am going to pull one thing from my stash, and that is some enamel dots. We did not have any enamel dots in our kits, but that's something that I almost always use just to finish off my layouts. So I'm going to use some of these little pink ones here, and that just kind of helps me finish it off. And I really like that little added pop there that kind of fills in some of those little spaces there. And that is going to complete my layout, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration when you're working with your daily diary kits from Noel Mignon this month. And if you haven't picked one up, please consider doing that. I will leave a link down to her website down below if you guys want to go check out her kits. They are really awesome. And if you do, let me know so I can check out what you guys make. Hope you have a great day. See you soon.